section about iProject. Yeah, so we basically designed 4 modules for our student, I would call study group, because we are not officially student organization, but we are prepared for the constitution and documentations for the student organization. So hopefully we would succeed in it. But like we would have 4 parts. The first one is the projects, which is the most important part, and the second one is the education module. And I think probably some of you might be willing to participate in that, but I would hold a totally different session for this module later on. And about networking and hackathon, these 2 things are to be decided, and I will explain later. So for the first one, it's about the projects. So tentatively, we might want to hold 2 to 6 projects per semester. And for this semester, we have 6 projects already, which is pretty great. It's like beyond my expectations. And thanks for all of your collaboration. So our timeline would be we collect your project interest, and we decided project manager, and then we have the team formation. So now this is our current stage. And then during the semester, we like tentatively would hold midterm and final presentation, which is just to show off your progress during the semester and to make sure all the projects are on record or keep track of it. So don't worry about that. And here's what I just mentioned. So you would have a chance to switch teams by this Sunday, which is January 21st, midnight. And I will explain it in more details later, but just keep in mind if you listen to the descriptions and decide you want to do something else, then you would have a chance to switch to another team. And this is about the midterm presentation and final presentation. So for the midterm presentation, tentatively, it will be held on the week for February 26th or March 4th, which is likely for the spring break, I believe. And hopefully we don't have much midterms to do during that time, because I don't have much midterms during that time, but I don't know. So we would send you another form and to decide which time we are going to hold that. And for the final presentation, we haven't decided the date. Again, we will send follow-up emails and about like time or something. So just keep in mind, like for the both presentations, it will be held virtually via Google Meet, which is in the same format for this meeting. And at least one member should be available. So you don't have to be all available, because I noticed that there's probably some exams or people tend to be busy during that time. So just one member, it could be project manager, or it could be like just a general member, just one member representing the whole team. And we attempt to invite some faculty member to come to the presentation to see our progress, but I'm working on like emailing them. So if I could settle it up, that's perfect. But if like the faculty are busy or something, then at least I will hear out of the presentations, and which I think the projects would be really cool. And the second part is about the education model. And again, I will hold another session like this Sunday or next Monday. So basically, we are about to make YouTube videos about basic programming, like data types, object orientation, data structures, or etc. So these are more likely the knowledge that we gain from Columbia, and we want to make it to a broader audience through like the virtual videos or something. So tentatively, we will update this channel bi-weekly basis, and starting from the week of January 29th, which is the 3rd week of this semester, because I think the first 2 weeks is probably the busiest thing, because we need to deal with like the schedules or something. And this is about the networking and hackathon. So networking, we'll work with some other CS student organizations. Like one organization I know is about women in computer science, to kind of organize and send internship information. And we plan to collaborate with them. But this maybe start from next semester. We will wait for the result of whether we're going to be an official organization or not. And the hackathon, yes, tentatively to be decided in the 4th semester. So just looking forward to do that.